it? It's walkthrough day.
Almost final laps. So
Almost final lap of building.
Hi, I'm Rory.
And I'm Sasha, and welcome back to our channel,
Haba Evans.
As some of you are aware, we're currently renovating our home in Jamaica. In this video series, we share our journey of adding square footage to our home. We share our experience from planning phase to finishes and all the ins and outs of building in Jamaica as we know it. We hope you follow along on our journey and be inspired to buy a fixer property in Jamaica too.
So today we're going to give you a walkthrough of what we have done so far, how far we are, and then we're going to go back in time and tell you the backstory,
Our journey of why we started,
how we were able to finance our project,
cost, tips, expectations,
and just give you a general breakdown of how you can go about extending your home in Jamaica.
or just building in general.
Right, and this is based on our experience and some of the knowledge that we have gathered during the process. So what we're gonna know, Rory, let's start the tour.
In the tour, we'll just go through some of the points in the introduction in some more depth and detail.
That's my juice, you know. You drink off all night. Rory. Alright guys, that was my Sprite and Rory drink it off and then I offer me some. Really?
Sprite.
And so I'm talk about the sharing is caring thing is just it's a work against me. Alright guys, so we're going to start the tour on the outside and just show you what we have done since the last update that we gave you, and then we'll go inside and show you how complete some of the spaces are.
Progress. That's all I have to say. Progress. Good
All right,
progress.
let's start.
So, new primary bedroom right here.
So because we blocked up this side and the window was in this wall, we had to get light and air into the room, we had to create a new window.
And it actually provides way more light, way more air.
Breeze.
Yeah man, it's extremely windy on this side of the house. So moving on to patio slash
Outdoor living.
workshop.
No, Rory wanted this turning on workshop, but yeah, it's our outdoor patio. Hopefully we can turn it into a dining patio.
Yes.
So we can eat outside. Because we do have a patio now, but it's kind of small and tight. So hopefully this works for what we want. And
Sorry, before you move on, so we actually did a little step down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and regrade the ground or the earth.
to make it lower.
Yeah.
To make it lower than the step down. But I think all of this are pile up. I mean, you might not be able to see the levels now because of the rubble that's there and probably the angle. But a lot of this is pile up. Again, Tuesday? Yeah, can't show it.
So this week we should be clearing up most of this. And this is actually the improved look of this side here because we used to have dirt.
Mountains.
I think it was maybe about 3 or 4 feet tall.
Most of the, what you call this, rough cast?
Yes.
Rough casting is finished. What you call the roof, something?
So the parapet wall is just an additional wall on top of your roof that keeps the water from running over into like the neighbor or other parts of the property. So create a parapet to keep the water within our roof space, and then we have multiple
Runoffs.
drains. The only
in
one,
the walls.
the only one you can see right now is this one, but we're gonna hide that.
Instead of painting, we want to trowel on the wall, the exterior walls, to match the old exterior walls, which was trowel on, right? So we want to do that, which is why it's still so rough, so it won't be, what you call it, rendering the outside walls. This is the laundry that we recently renovated, but yeah. Where are we, Rory? Tell us about this room.
Helpers quarter slash guest room. It is echoing, but let's just move some of the windows that we installed. While Ivan's installation right here.
This room is hopefully going to be a living quarters. We'll use a drywall partition to separate the bathroom from the closet.
Right here.
And yeah, we plan to do this room ourselves. Maybe not the tiling, but everything else we're definitely going to be working on our own.
Not the floor tiling, but we'll take on the wall tile.
Yeah, you alone. Alright, Rory, so why a fixer-upper?
But to us, the older properties are typically bigger. And when you look on the cost for a new property now, it's very expensive. So like 1 bedroom in Kingston for $30 million.
Yep.
That is extremely expensive.
And that's just an apartment.
That's an apartment. While a fixer-upper, you can get one for maybe half the cost, which when we purchased our first fixer-upper, it was $14 million.
That's correct.
In 2018, and that was a 3-bedroom apartment.
And it did seem very expensive to us because at the time, I'm sure so we did have name crackers for months. But it worked out, guys.
Trust me, because we're looking at a lot of properties. So we even looked at a property right beside the one that we purchased. That was a brand new build, and that was $16.9 million
For the one bedroom.
ground floor apartment. And when we saw that cost, we said no.
We can't afford it.
So luckily we found a fixer-upper, and when we walked in, we knew that with us fell in love. It needed a lot of work, but again, it was livable. And before we moved in, we literally gutted everything.
And if you want to see more on that fixer-upper, guys, we have a whole video on how we renovated that property. We'll link it down below so you can go ahead and check it out.
So again, back to the point, why a fixer-upper? So it's easy to get equity in the property.
Yep.
Because you purchase it at a reduced price compared to a new property.
Compared to market rate.
And with a fixer-upper, because you're going to be renovating, you can take your time and renovate. You don't have to do it at once.
And you get exactly what you want in a property. No builder grade finishes. You get exactly what you want. Yeah.
Why not just customize it how you want?
How do you finance your renovations?
Out of the pocket.
Stop telling me they're lying.
No, trust me, it's difficult to say that you're going to finance it out of pocket or out of your savings. You can, but really and truly, it's going to take a long while for you to save up and then to start renovating. Even if you start doing it piece by piece. So some of the stuff that we recommend or what we tried is
what we have done, tried and proven,
is home equity. So get your property. You can have stocks. You can liquidate stocks. We benefited a lot from the stock market. Most of what we have done to our first fixer-upper
was from stocks.
And then again, savings is good, and if you can do DIY, that's even better. You'll save a lot of money on labor and cost, and you get to know the actual work. So you get experience in terms of hands-on how to build this, how to do this, so you can now transition into
doing it on your resume. But guys, back to the equity point. From your first property, it's pretty easy for you to
own more properties.
To get to, alright, so if you purchase a fixer-upper, within like a year or two, you will have equity in that property. You can then turn around and borrow from the bank again against that property and use the equity to buy another property or to fix up the property that you're in. Further, what should I say though? Further rising the value of that property.
Yep.
So guys, there are ways to do it. You just need to start.
I think it's pretty big because normally you don't when you think about a helper's quarter, it's like a small room. And in this room, you can fit a queen bed. So this entire space is 15 feet by 10 inside.
And we'll take what, 4 feet?
4 feet for
to create the bathroom and a closet. And I'm looking forward to this project, guys. So many good projects in here. We are standing in our future primary bathroom and the closet. And it's a pretty big space. Rory, what's the measurement?
16 by 11.
So the bathroom will be 9 by 11 and the closet will be 6 by 11. So I'm looking forward to that DIY.
Bathroom is actually going to be a little bit bigger because we're creating toilets.
A water closet
Water closets.
for Rory. Men need a water closet.
So let's start with the new entrance, which will be this window that we're going to be taking out. And this will be our entrance from the new primary bedroom over into the closet and to the bathroom.
So this space right here will turn into the closet. Let me just... Right, so this space will be the closet. So this window is in the closet.
And we already have our outlet here, outlet here, and there's electrical pipe in the room for it right here. So there's another pipe coming down. I'm not sure if you can see the nail. The nail represents a pipe that's coming from the ceiling. So Sasha's LED lights for the closet.
So why you have to make it so it's our closet to our LED lights? Right? And then we'll have the bathroom on this side.
Now the nice air, toilet, throne.
Rory's water throne.
Right here, so you can see the 3-inch pipe. The toilet is there, the water to fill the toilet. Even have a outlet so I can charge my phone while I'm on the toilet.
I don't know why I encourage this and I feel like we're going to see a less.
And we have a
light for the water closet.
And there's also a vent.
Oh, that's the vent. Okay.
Well, no, the vent it needs to be digged out. So you can see we started chopping
Oh,
water.
right here, so.
Right.
Okay.
So that's a vent that we already have going to the roof. So we're just gonna have an extractor fan.
Okay. Alright, and on this side you have my very nice vanity, and yes guys, there is a window in the middle of the vanity. I saw it on Pinterest, inspiration, and we just love it. So that's what we're going to do with this space. Double vanity, storage in the middle. I love the window and double sconces as well.
It's not centered as yet, so we're going to be blocking up a little part over here, I think about 6 inches, so we can get it centered.
And this is our Rory's shower.
Yes. So the shower is 4.5
And already I faced it with me, so I can't reach the shower, and he is absolutely correct. Why are you making so high? I'm short enough.
Yeah, but remember the tile is going to go, so it's going to come up a little bit.
Right.
And this was a little bit of mine. So the plumber did this, but he left off this side, but we didn't have any galvanized fitting. So let's finish with this.
Oh, so this just come off when you're ready for...
Yes, so this is very cool. It comes with a level. So you know that it's level. And it's because they splash the bam. So what you do now is you're able to cut this right around to the depth that you want. So once you tile, you can just cut off the excess and then you just put your footings in.
Okay.
So pretty cool.
And my top will go somewhere around here.
And guys, we bought that faucet over 2 years ago.
That's how long we've been
That's
preparing
so,
for
yes.
this extension.
So it's not like we get up and we just say, yeah, I'm buying everything. It takes time and you just have a plan.
Right. So, yeah, so this is our master bathroom and closet, and now we're going to show you the final room and some of the things that Rory has been working on inside. Ready, Rory? Ready for the descent?
Well, I think we have 2 more rooms.
2 more rooms?
Primary bed
Okay.
and the additional bedroom.
Alright guys, so this was our office. But now it's going to be a hallway office still. So we have a new entry into the bedroom. And we're going to close off that entry. And here is our very large window. Right? And this is where we're going to access the closet, so you can see it on the other side.
Still under construction.
Yep.
So we have
Still have this wall left to knock out, and this needs to be rendered and finished. And this wall, we started knocking it up. Well, Rory started this morning, so this should be finished. What is that? And and we have stepped into bedroom number, how much? 5?
yes.
Bedroom number 5. And that's going to be the doorway into the bedroom, turning the office, as I said before, into a hall office. It won't have a window, but we will find a way to give it some ventilations. And the ceilings in here are high.
What was a solution for it? That requires a skylight.
Yeah, but we're not thinking about that yet. So.
Yeah.
All right. So, Rory, what's the process to get to here? Well, we can't talk about the whole process, but let's talk about how we started.
Yeah, ideas first. So once you identify the property, and then you need to kind of visualize, conceptualize what you want. We had a lot of ideas, lots of plans in terms of our layouts that we want.
Alright, so I have to jump in, guys. So, yeah, as Rory was saying, the first thing you want to do is take a walkthrough of your fixer and decide what you want to do with it. What's your vision for the space? And if you don't have the vision, we full of them. So, give you a link. We'll come give you some vision, right? And Rory did a lot of the pre-drawings, so I came up with a lot of the ideas. Well, we both did,
Yeah.
and then Rory sat down and did a lot of 2D layouts so that we could decide on it. We went through a series of them. Remember them?
Like 6 or 8 different ideas, including turning this into 2 separate houses. So upstairs will be one, downstairs will be one. Turning part of our patio, our existing patio, into a big closet, like
Yes,
that closet.
extended over the patio. But guys, before you come up with these ideas, ensure that you check your title.
Yes.
If you have a strata, check with your strata, check with your
Yes.
HOA to ensure that it is in keeping with what is allowed. Because yeah, you don't want to go down the rabbit hole and then find out later that it wasn't allowed, and then you have problems there.
And one of the beauty with our property is it's an older townhouse, and it has space at the back, at the side, and they allow you to extend.
Right.
So I think like majority of the properties over here have done extensions to the back.
Right. So the next thing you want to do is to get a draftsman.
After you have agreed on your final design, so you start the design process with the ideas that you have, and if you
If
can,
you can draw them, draw them.
so
Do a 2D drawing, because it will help the draftsman to complete your drawings faster
yes.
when he knows exactly what you want.
And even though we knew what we wanted, when the draftsman designed or did the official plan, he still came up with more ideas, and we agreed with them. It was pretty good. So I think we get what we want. The next step is to then apply to KCC. So the application process for us, it took,
Not long. Well,
it took long.
well,
We have a little backstory to tell you about that.
the next video will have the backstory. So.
Yeah. And so the fees for KSSC was about $20,000. That includes submitting the plans, and we got 3 or 4 visitation from KSSC. So that was included in the cost.
But I think they do it based on the square footage. So check out your parish council and see what the costs are. This was 2 years ago, guys, but not really 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago, 18 months ago, thereabouts. So the prices may have increased, so check it and see what the prices are.
So upon submission, then you have to wait for approval before you can start building anything, modifying anything. So we got the approval in
January 2021.
So after KCC approval, then you can start. The approval that we got was valid for 2 years. So
you have 2 years to build your structure.
Yes. If the 2 years come and you haven't completed, then
you have to reapply.
No, they have a process that you can go to them and just extend it, but you have to let them know.
Right.
And more than likely, there's a fee associated with that.
Right, so there you have it, guys. That's how you start the process. And then the rest of it we'll cover in other episodes of this series. The next time we'll be doing we'll give it a backstory. And then we'll do a breakdown of, Royal is awake and calling. We'll give you a breakdown of some of the costs for labor and material and whatever else, and an understanding of the process and the laborers that you need to start your build.
Yes, key laborers. Alright, so look out for the next video, and remember, like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments.
You can go ahead and leave your questions, any questions you have on the videos, and we'll try to answer them. If we don't know the answer, guys, we definitely know somebody who can give us the answer, and we'll go ahead and share that with you. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.